Hello and welcome. I'm the Theory Detective. In these lessons, we'll uncover the mystery of music theory. Now we have C major, G major, and D major. Let's add another to that, A major. For the key of A major, we're going to start out with the same two sharps, the F sharp and the C sharp. But we're going to add another sharp to it. Let's figure out what that looks like. Here on the keyboard, we have A to B. That gives us a whole step. B to C is a half step. So we have to cross that out and, of course, put up the C sharp, because it's already given to us for the D major. So B to C sharp is now a whole step. C sharp to D is a half step. D to E is a whole step. E to F sharp, again, we already have it. E to F sharp is a half step. We don't want a half step. We want a whole step here. So we're going to sharp the F, and we're going to cross out this one. So E to F sharp is a whole step. F sharp to G is a half step. Again, we don't want that. We want a whole step. So we have to cross out the G, and now we have our third sharp. We have our G sharp. So we started out with F sharp, and then we added C sharp, and now we have a G sharp. So I'm going to put that up here. Here's a G, and then our sharp. So now we have three sharps. And there's F sharp, C sharp. I'm going to go ahead and stick a sharp right here, sitting on top, the prominent G sitting on top. And then over here as well on the bass clef, and that will give us our key signature. Three sharps, A major. So let's see what that looks like with the written notes. From A to B, whole step. From B to C sharp, I'll go ahead and put that as a reminder, whole step. C sharp to D, half step. D to E, whole step. E to F sharp, that's our first sharp there. C sharp was our second sharp. Our first sharp is F sharp, so that gives us another whole step. And then again, F sharp to G is a half step. We don't want the half step, so we have to sharp the G as well. So there we are. And then finally, G sharp to A is a half step here, and that gives us our last interval, the half step. Whole step, half step, whole step, I missed one. Whole step, half step. Remember to say that as many times as you can. Whole step, half step, whole step, half step, until it becomes so easy. The more you have that memorized, the more it's solid, the easier it is to apply it to other keys, harder keys than just one or two sharps, such as C major, which has 3, or the next key, which is going to have 4. So there we have it, A major, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Now let's go ahead and take a look at a chord. Remember that chord, we want to skip up from A, but instead of C, we have C sharp. So we're going to skip up from A and go to C sharp, and skip up from C sharp and go to E. Let's see what that looks like. Here's our A. Skip up to A, from A gives us our C sharp, and skip up from C sharp gives us our E. And I'll go ahead and write a reminder sharp in there as well. Now, properly in a piece, if it's sharped at the start, you don't have to add in these extra sharps as reminders. But I'm just doing it now for learning purposes. But your music, if it has the accidentals like this, the key signature at the start, it probably won't give you all of these reminders. So just be aware of that. In the key of A major, you're going to have F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. But throughout the piece, you're only going to see the notes. You're not going to have the sharps added in. So you have to mentally remember to add in them yourself. So let's get our practice flashcards. A major scale. Go ahead and write out the scale. A, B, C sharp. D, E, F sharp. G sharp, And go ahead and put A again to top it off. Our A chord, or A major chord, spell it out, A, C sharp, E. And our A major key signature. What tells us it's A major, the F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, the three sharps there. And so write it out, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Add those to your practice pile and practice them as much as you can until they become very easy. And as always, have a great day.